We were there as the Harlem Globetrotters traded in their sneakers for skates for their game in Portage. And coming up on Sunday, they're taken to the court this time right here in Grand Rapids. It's all part of their 2013 You Write the Rules World Tour. And this morning, Buckets Blakes is a guard with the Globetrotters and joins us here live in studio to talk a little bit about that, of course. And we really appreciate you coming in here today, Buckets.
No problem.
Thank you so
no
much.
problem. Thanks for having me.
We got to just start off with, how do you acquire the kinds of skills that you need to be a Globetrotter?
Well,
do they have a school for that?
Actually, you know, we do have training camp, but our scouts are looking for several things. We're looking for great basketball players, great athletes, and most importantly, great people and great entertainers.
Yeah.
You know, you come in with the basketball skills, and then you learn the tricks along the way. So it's, you know, it's some simple ingredients, but you got to practice, practice, practice. You could tell who the first and second year guys on the team, because when you walk by their rooms in the hallways, you can hear them handling the basketball, knocking over lamps and pictures.
Yeah, I mean, how do you do that? I mean, as far as just spinning it on your hand? What's
just momentum. You got to spin it, you know, and then once you get it down, you can kind of do a few different things with it. So,
just a few.
Yeah, just a few. Yeah. So being a Harlem Globetrotter, you know, it's much more than basketball for us. So,
yeah, it's a way of life, isn't it?
Big time. You know, being a veteran, I let the younger guys know that, you know, you're a Globetrotter as soon as you leave the room, as soon as you leave the bus, when you're at the grocery store, you know, so it's all about.
You come from a long line, too. I mean, the Harlem Globetrotters have been around for a long time, and they have a long line, you know, a lot of people that have some big names that have been.
This is our 87th consecutive season. I'm pretty sure there's been like maybe over 650 players that wear the jersey throughout our history. You know, Curly, with the likes of Curly Neal, Meadowlark Lemon, Geese Osby. Another Globetrotter legend is Sweet Lou Dunbar. He's one of our coaches and director of player personnel now. So you're getting some great insight.
Yeah. We can come see you guys play this Sunday, right? This
yes.
Be at the Van Andel. Do you know what times and places,
at 2
that sort of thing?
It's at Van Andel, like you mentioned. This is our 2013 You Write the Rules World Tour, and our fans get a chance to be even more involved by going online and voting on several rules, and I'll fill you in some more about that. So it's great for us to be able to, you know, get our fans involved. We usually bring them out on the basketball court and have some fun with them, but this time they get more involved by going online.
Even more this time, even
exactly.
at Van Andel this time? I mean, last time, you know, when you guys were in the area, you were on ice in Kalamazoo. This time around, though, you can write the rules indoors.
Yes, we're playing indoors. So when you write the rules, they can go to harlemglobetrotters.com and vote on several rules. It could be anything from playing with 2 basketballs at the same time, double the points when we score, implementing our 4-point shot that's 35 feet away from the basket, as well as the penalty box. If there's too many antics, the ref can throw us in the penalty box. So it's a live vote in the fourth quarter, though, by round of applause. Okay.
We appreciate you coming in here today. We're going to talk to you in about half an hour about a more serious subject than just Globetrotters. A little bit about bullying, something you know about personally.
Definitely.
So we're going to chat with you about that coming up here in a little bit.
Welcome back at 6:47. They travel around the nation, around the world, bringing family-friendly basketball to your home court. This weekend, the Harlem Globetrotters will be in Grand Rapids, and they're bringing a message with them that we've talked about on Daybreak before. We're talking about bullying, preventing bullying. So this morning, Buckets Blakes, a guard with the Harlem Globetrotters, joins us again in studio. Let's talk about that message of bullying. It seems to be something that we're hearing more and more about in our schools. So you have a huge platform with the Globetrotters, and that's what you've chosen to take on.
Definitely. You know, we are the ambassadors of goodwill. We have several community outreach programs, but our ABCs of bullying prevention is a new one for us this year. We teamed up with the National Campaign to Stop Violence, and the National Campaign to Stop Violence put on an initiative called Do the Right Thing, and write W-R-I-T-E, because 60,000 kids from 30 different cities across the United States submitted essays on violence in their lives, and the #1 cause of violence cited in those essays was bullying in schools. So we decided to team up with them and put the ABCs of bullying prevention together. And we're going to visit 300 schools and talk about that. The A is for action, the B is for bravery, and the C is for compassion. So, you know, being the ambassadors of goodwill, we always bring positive messages to schools, kids. We have our hospital visits, in which we call the Smile Patrol, and that's to get as many smiles out of the kids as possible. We have our SPIN program, which stands for Some Playtime is Necessary, and that's to encourage kids to stay physically active for at least 60 minutes a day. And we also have our Cheer for Character program, and Cheer is an acronym. The C is cooperation, the H is healthy mind and body, first E effort, second E enthusiasm, and the R is responsibility.
A lot of positive messages. As you talked about another message you're holding right in your hand, a pink ball.
Exactly. You know, instead of the pink ball, is basically bringing awareness to breast cancer.
Okay.
From our December 26th to April 21st on our North American tour, we got 270 games. Well, parts of those games will be played with the pink basketball in honor of breast cancer awareness, and we'll also sell pink Harlem Globetrotter wristbands during the game, and portions of the proceeds will go to Susan G. Komen.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so.
You know, another thing that we were talking about here on Daybreak just this morning, Michigan, the 5th most obese state in the country. So when we talk about playing basketball and getting physically fit, that's another great message that you're bringing to kids.
Definitely. We like to encourage kids to stay physically active for at least 60 minutes a day. You know, get out, go play, have some fun. Try to, you know, get off the video games a little bit, and that's what those YMCA's, recreation centers, and Boys and Girls Clubs are for. If it's too cold outside, you can go somewhere indoors, or even maybe on campus at your school, go to the gym and have some fun.
And if you practice really hard, you can end up like buckets and travel the world.
Definitely. I've been to 70 countries since I've been on the team. I get a chance to show everybody a few things here, so I'll show you guys a little something we do in the magic circle, all of our unique tricks. I promise I won't hit you.
Okay. Woohoo!
And then we're going to end with a spin. Can we switch sides so I can spin it on your finger? All right.
This is all I wanted.
Turn it this way. And look at the camera. Don't look at the ball. Don't look at the ball.
Okay.
You're not supposed to look at the ball.
I thought you were supposed to keep your eye on the ball.
No, you're supposed to look at the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Good
you.
job.
So
Good
Sunday, 2 o'clock, Van Andel Arena, Harlem Globetrotters.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, no problem.
And we're ending this morning, of course, with Buckets Blake's here. One last look at the Harlem Globetrotters. You can see them 2 o'clock on Sunday at Van Andel Arena. That's right.
You want to spin too, since all
yeah, why can't I do that? Can I do that?
Well, Brett, you must have been a basketball player. You're almost as tall as Buckets.
Yeah,
I
played basketball. Oh, yeah. That's how far my career went. It ended in middle school. They all tried to recruit me. They're like, "You're so tall, you should be a basketball player." And then they'd see me shoot.
That's right.
And then they were like,
"Here's a book, study history."
Yeah, they were like, "Stick with baseball, man. You'll have a better chance." See you later.